Hello, everybody. January 13th, 2024, at approximately noon, probably 11:53. This video is really about nothing. Of course, hey, of course it's about nothing. Just gonna walk outside. I'm in the garage, and I guess this video is going to be about how sunny and beautiful it is. We're currently outside at 12 o'clock. It's 54. I mean, the phone's running. I don't have the app. I don't think I could pause the phone and open the app, but it's beautiful. Let me pan. 12 o'clock, Saturday, January 13th, 2024. It's days like today. It's one of those days. You just watched my Tuesday video of turning on the snowblower. Then JK18, we're on the phone at some point. He's like, hey, take the battery pack. Make it work off of that without turning your cars on. So the Highlander was perfect. It says they're 36. They were 37, but I left them at 37 because it's going to get cold, in a sense. So I just left them, but they were all the same. This car was at 27. Everything else is at 31. So I kept everything at 31, and I just made this 30. But yeah, it's about it. I mean, you say that at 2 minutes, but there's really nothing else here. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's a little windy coming from west to east, but Christmas decorations are down around the town. This guy had a Minion. He had stuff. I definitely had stuff. They had stuff. They had stuff too. But it's one of those awkward days where you're not going to do anything outside because it's the winter, but then it's weird. It's like stuff starts to bud because the ground doesn't know what to do, because we're in a world of like, oh, global warming. It should be minus 5 degrees on January 13th. So I came outside today. Major snowblowing video for you YouTubers and myself. Took a break, came outside, checked the tire pressure. Enjoying the vitamin D in a sense, but you can't really enjoy it because you have pants on and a jacket. So it's really just for your body. I mean your face. You could come out in a jacket and shorts and hang out. Vitamin D is what we lack in the winter months. But I think that's really it, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We have Valentine's Day. We have the postman working right now across the street. That's really it. If you had something to do outside, you could kind of do it. I really wouldn't work on heavy plastics. It's still, the core is still cold, but if you had a hanging fence, today, is not the worst day. If you have a motorcycle or a car or a moped, I can understand today being a good day. If you forget to drain your hoses, it's a good day. Maybe pick up dog shit. Maybe not. Maybe maybe make a mental note. Oh, yes, mental note. This one's for JK18. This is a situation we have here, is that Jay gave me this light, and then it fell. My fault. I left this light on the recycle bin so it could charge, not knowing where to put it in my house, and the wind decided to have its way with it. Is that inside or outside? Both. And what happens is it's supposed to know that it collects sun And then I have the button, and I like it that it's motion, so it goes 100% and then it goes down. But the problem is it doesn't do it. It wants to, you have to do it manually. And I kind of am a little bit pissed off, not at him, of course not, because he had nothing to do with it. This almost doesn't even want to, work. You have to literally come out and press the button, boop, and have the infrared. Also, only JK18 is going to notice this. What's the problem? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Why is it chooching down when it's described as almost a 20-degree angle, 15, Yeah. And Christmas, it was straight. So what's happening? For some reason, I think it's collecting water. Well, I don't hear any, so maybe not. But it's folding. It's breaking right here. See this? This bump that went in? That was proud. So now what we're going to do is take out the lens and we're going to push it up. We're going to push it up. There you go. There we go. See what happens? Now it's level. But because I compromised the the metal, it's going to slowly sag. And what's going to happen in any time is that it will stop when it hits this wood. And then what it's going to do, that's a bee or a woodpecker. What it's going to do now, it's going to bounce and flex, and it's going to leave like a paper cut, like a divot over the months and the years. It's not going nowhere. It's solid, but it's failing at this point, which is kind of odd because that's what it's made to sit on, a wall or a house. So I'm kind of glad I didn't put it up high, because now it's failing. But that's a different story. I'm just rambling. Walking around town here. We got the leaves good. We got leaves are gone. That's not mine. That's a church or a convent before the church. The church is over there. I like to walk around, make sure there's no dead animals. Make sure my dog is not eating some carcass. Because when it's really cold, you tend to not come out and give a flying beep. So we got stuff here. Okay, random shrubbery. I don't care about that. This has to be trimmed because I never walked into it. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, yeah. This limb is resting on that, so I'll chop that. I'll chop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next year so you could walk under it while mowing the lawn. Right now you can't see, but that's okay. Fence is still good. I power washed this when my son turned 1, so now this is green again, but that's the way it goes. Watch the poopy doopy. Still, like I said, it's January. Oh, I do have to touch upon something. We'll walk around. I don't put a cover on it because the cover, in my opinion, holds moisture. And I don't want moisture in here. Random bag. I think the grounds are fine. I have security cameras around my house. And we had a storm here Tuesday into Wednesday. And there's a camera up here that's no longer there that failed. This is a camera. It's a Revo brand. It's facing obviously down that way. It gets the window and a car. But right there's a couple of drywall screws, and just above it is a Cat 5 cable. That failed exactly at midnight during the storm. Now, if you look at all the eaves and the camera down there, all the Cat 5s are in some kind of nest, plastic thing. They sit sideways. Water really doesn't get into there, but unfortunately this one sits in the channel and sits up and down, so the driving rain, I think, fried it. So without boring you, yes, I took that Cat 5 into that camera, and then basically everything works except the camera. Thank God, because that goes all the way down and around. So I need a new camera. Well, these cameras are $80 to $125 solo. So then I was talking to Jay about, well, let me get something from Amazon. And Jay's like, well, make sure it's returnable, because some of these NVRs, they don't talk to each other. You could plug in however many cameras and sometimes they're encrypted. So you could purchase them, but they may not work. So I'm on the fence here. It's just a coincidence today's a nice day. Jay might or might not have some off-brand cameras that I could test. But right now I have no camera. That camera just gives me a bird's eye view of right like this. There's another camera up there, and that does the sliding glass door. So as I walk around, I don't think anything's wrong. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've spoken enough about outside. It's beautiful. I don't know what that is. It's random black plastic. Nope. That's, yep. I'm going to pause. I think I'm good, everybody. Hope everybody enjoys whatever the hell they got going on. This is beautiful. I mean, other than getting nuts and washing the car because it just rained, I mean, you could vacuum it. I'm sure outside is getting crazy and everyone's getting their Starbucks and they get cabin fever. This guy has roses. One is blooming, or it wants to bloom because of the weather. That's nice. That's about it. Whew. I think I'm just chilling. It's one of those videos where you just keep talking. All right. I think 12 minutes is enough of your time. Random video. Again, it's Saturday, January 13th, 2024 at approximately, well, now it's about 12:11. 12:12. Hit like, hit subscribe, and sometimes you don't need to talk about anything. You just enjoy. All right. Take it easy.